Hello guys, I received some messages for me be able to make a video talk about the Harpy now for the second season, okay? Well, I think that there is not a difficult battle, you know, it's everything about the type of heroes that's gonna be placed in for you to be able to fight against that boss, you know? And one of the things that you have to put in mind is about damage reduction, okay? But I'm going to explain everything right here. I'm gonna show you exactly the team that I built for me fight against that battle, you know. You guys know well that I already made some videos, immortal teams, part of Grave of Rot and Grave of... let me see here. I forgot to fight against Xenos. Well, it's going to be is about Grave, of course. Yeah, I just forgot about that, you know. So I made a video between these two bosses right here, okay. There's a video where I brought immortal teams for these two battles here, okay, just simple as that. All right, now in terms of this battle right here, you know, and that's the case that people ask me about, and there's no immortal team here. Actually, it's possible to be an immortal team. It depends of the heroes, the type of heroes gonna be able to bring here. It's everything about the survivability of your tank. All right, just simple as that. That's why I told about damage reduction, okay? Just always put that in your mind. And of course, there are some other factors that also influence in terms of this battle. But guys, just left 2 days. 2 days, actually, it's less than 2 days. 1 day and a couple of hours for finish the votation. You select the creator of your preference, your favorite creator, okay? So if it's possible, you guys give me the support for this, I'm going to really appreciate. I'm not asking too much, you know, so I'm going to leave the links available in the comments of this video as well in the description for you to be able to give your vote. At the same time, that's possible also you bind your account with me. It's possible you do that. Great as well. I know I'm going to really appreciate your support for this. But guys, back here again. So it's everything here about, as I said, damage reduction. And then for sure you have the challenge here as well. You are able to fight here, you know. And for you be able to fight here depends of the which type of, of course, if you get better of these crystals here, good for you. That helps a lot in terms of this battle, okay. Like there are no secrets here, but for sure if you succeed here, so far so good, you're gonna be able to succeed in the other battle as well, you know, in the other battle here. That's the common one, okay, instead of the challenge. So I'm fighting here on this battle. I'm going to show now the type of heroes that I brought here, just so you guys understand my point of view, okay. One of these heroes, you get this hero for free since you're going to play in the 4th season, you know. So if you're a new player, you start to play Dragonheir now, so just keep in mind that this hero here is really good. It's like totally reliable because early on he has immortality, you know, and he has immortality according to his skills. So I'm going to show here why he's good, you know. So if you check here between his skill, he has their invincibility, his immortality, okay? So how it works, when you receive a fatal damage, becomes immune to death. That's the case, you know, and he removes all control, and then he also has shield, recover over time, this kind of stuff, you know. So it's how he works. The best equipment for this specific battle, guys, I test everything, okay? In my opinion, the Trunda King works fine because the Trunda works according to the heat of the enemy. So look at this. The weather gains 1% ultimate energy each time you take damage. So that means that every time you're gonna be taking damage, you're gonna be able to apply here this type of damage reduction and more defense up, you know, this and ally protection, okay. You're gonna be able to do that, you know. And then you have the shield as well. He gains a shield there for 10 seconds, okay. That helps him in survivability. That's why in my opinion, it's really important you build him on this way. And then you have this mythical, that's also really good. That also improve his immortality as well. Immortality, look at that, when the weather HP drops to 0, gains immortality. That helps as well. And not just about his skill. So this is the guarantee chance that you have a chance there for him surviving that specific battle in terms of the harpy, okay? So just simple as that, all right? Good. And another thing that you have to, in my opinion, that you have to bring to this battle right here, a part of this hero, is Ardreth. You know, if you do not have Ardreth yet, guys, I suggest try to get her, because she's going to give you better quality of this in terms of this battle. Better, like I say, very good performance. Why? Because according to her skills, after that she improved her skills, I'm going to show here now. So here it is, you know. So after the battle starts, the hero gains 1 stack of blasting every 5 seconds. This buff is permanent, it cannot be dispelled up to 10 stacks, you know. So the blasting is what? Every stack he increases the defense by 3% and resistance by 10. Okay, so she's gonna be able to apply this to all allies after the stacks reach level 10. Okay, just simple as that. That helps a lot with survivability in terms of this battle here. She also heals as well. You know, her heals is not that amazing, but she also helps on that way. And then another hero that I decided to bring here is Rose. Okay, why Rose? It's everything about damage, not damage reduction, it's about attack down. Attack down, she does that, she does easily, and I really like her skill, but she does even more. Look at this. Her bad skill, she plays recharge speed penalties that can improve as well in terms of survivability. All right, and then here is where she plays attack down. Okay, that's really nice, you know. So that's one of the things that I really like to use her. And not just about that, she also has 100% chance of dispelling one debuff from them. Okay, just in case. All right, so this also is really good. Okay, in terms of ally, dispelling debuffs and this kind of stuff. She also helps in terms of heals. She does heals, a little bit of heals as well. She helps in survivability. So in terms of heals, I have what? I have 1, 2, 3 heroes here. You know, of course, that there are people that likes to use Philosia. Philosia is also nice here. Don't get me wrong. Okay. But like, why I'm not using Philosia here? Because I'm using this artifact, Aurelion Vest, on my Urion, because that helps him according to his shield. Okay, just simple as that. And then I start to bring here summoners, and then look at that. I have BERNADE here. I place BERNADE here. She helps me a lot. She's giving me the necessary support. And actually the hero that does damage here is this hero here. That's Premtsa. Okay, so this is the team that I decided to bring. And then in terms of the aura, I use the defense aura as well to give it to gain more sustainability in terms of this battle. All right, this is how I built this team, guys. And then I have a time as well. You don't think that I do not have a time. I have time. No, I do not have time here. I used to have a time, but the time is what? Guys, you can place just the first cast time. You can place the first cast time when the boss is going to use his ultimate skill, because he hits a lot, he hits hard. That's like you are going to decrease a lot the type of damage that the boss does when you're gonna be doing his ultimate skill. Okay, once you do it, you guys can place to run this team. But look at this, you have here some recommendations: attack down, damage reduction, you see the heroes there, and then you have hit recovery here. Like, look at that, hit recovery. There's type of heroes, about damage reduction. Look at the type of damage reduction heroes you have as well, you know. So there are some indications for part of heroes, loads of heroes that you guys can use in this specific battle right here. Of course, that there are some heroes that's better than others. Some people like to use this hero here, Vinyara. Some other heroes like to use Ogok, you know. Heroes, no, I mean players Some players like even to use Urdoc. He also can does well his skill, or even Ripicus, okay? Anyway, depends of the type of hero. There are also loads of players like to use Jorn on this battle as well. All right, so you see, you have loads of a lot of type of heroes available. Even Elmister, the hero, the Dungeon Dragon hero that we were able to get recently, you know. So this guy here is also very good hero. He plays a shield, he plays attack down, you know, so he helps us a lot on this matter. All right, once you prepare this team, as I am saying, in terms of damage reduction, in terms of this hero here, in terms of improve our survivability heals as well, you know, and then you're gonna be able to place this team to runs. Just so you see here the type of equipments that I built my heroes, you know, all that. See, you know, so all these heroes built in terms of compositions and how they were built, and then place to run. All right, guys, you can use even food on this battle right here. Okay, see how the harp take loads of damage from the tank. That's exactly what I wanted to say. That is a lot. It's a lot of damage. Okay. And this team here, I do not kill the harpy in a fast way because I'm using the summoners. But guys, you can use even another type of hero on this battle here. Okay, you can use what? You can use the fire element heroes with Flora. If you already have Flora, you know, we'll be able to kill the harpy here in a fast way. You know, there are some other players that like to use the Dauntless team. You know, that's also a good catch, a good type of hero that you guys can use here as well. They are going to bring a very good performance. You know, I use Nachenka, I use iValues, I use Terrible. You know, sometimes, you know, I'm also able to use this type of hero here. Oh, look, unfortunately the harpy killed my tank. That can happen. That is not very precise right here. But I have my second tank there. That is Ardreth. Ardreth is over there. I don't think that Ardreth is gonna be able to keep alive on this battle. She takes loads of damage. Yeah, so on this first run here, I didn't have much luck. I prefer to have my Orion there, you know. So my Orion, unfortunately, the harpy killed my Orion. Unfortunately, that's the thing, you know. Everything when you're gonna be fighting this boss, you have to improve the survivability of your tank, you know. Once your tank are totally guaranteed to survive in the battle, everything gonna be fine, okay. On this level now, this type of level now is a bit more difficult because my heroes are level 79, okay, and my heroes are not totally inspired. Of course, that if you have more heroes totally inspired, that's another thing. It's totally game changing in terms of this parameter, but it's not the case here, okay. So but even though I don't have that type of inspiration as I'd like to have yet, but my heroes are doing a very good performance anyway, as you guys can see, you know. Of course, that is not every battle that I'm going to succeed well, but I can guarantee you that my team here is working 90% at least is working well. You know, I already had many tests. I just lost one or another battles because I lost my tank hero, you know, just because of that, you know. So you see everything happened here because of the ultimate skill of the boss, you know, and because also my team is not, I didn't place a time in my team yet. If I place a time on my team, everything about Rose here to improve the attack down, that is going to help my heroes to survive well for sure, because then she's gonna protect my tank to be killed in battle. You know, it's about time. I need to time my team, you know, but you guys can do that if you'd like to time this team easily. You know, you just need to make sure to use the attack down in the ultimate skill of the boss here, that is this specific skill. You see, I finished the battle, and I couldn't be able to do it in the first time, but the second time I did. Yeah, just for you see, and I got this mythical here. All right, and that's level 20. Okay, just so you guys see, you know. So I'm doing the battle, okay, but it works on that way. Even here between the challenge as well. In terms of the challenge, is the same thing. If you go to fight here, you need to make sure about the crystals, better crystal there to improve your survivability, and then as well your tank in terms of time stuff. Okay, once you do it, just put to run, and that's okay. Okay. Anyway, guys, thank you everybody that are following here on my channel. Thank you everyone for all the supports. You know, do not forget to bind your account, guys. Subscribe here on my channel. Leave your comment as well. What do you guys think about this type of explanation that I did here, part of the harp itself? You know, I really appreciate again, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.
Hark! Do you hear it? The anguished wails from the Dragon Queen's retribution. When she forsook us, when she expelled us, they call us the Silent Gods, for we have been exiled beyond the world to where none can hear us speak. How glorious, how serendipitous! All because you have come into contact with his. This should have been our land!
You are quite a captivating thought. I fight to defend my soul. One day, I shall depart the unyielding silk and be free of all this.
Now, he has awakened and stands before you.
Shadows
Entangled.
The choice comes with a price.
Don't see me as one of those goofballs.
Follow my lead. Everything belongs to me!
We shall await. We shall observe. How will you transform this world?